Hey there, fellow gearheads. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, episode 54, Garage. Oh, Combs, you're starving. Yes. That would be my fault. There you go. Now you can eat. It's a real shame to, rescue someone only to have them immediately starve to death as a result of negligence. Unfortunate and, also kind of hilarious if that was to happen. But mostly sad. We have, no steel left, so I'm glad I'm bringing in some steel. I might even consider smelting the bolty. Yeah, I'll probably end up smelting some of those guns. So, smelt weapon forever. Let's do bolt actions, machine pistols, auto pistols, and revolvers for now. I don't know what else is up in that stockpile. I'll figure it out eventually. Base looks good. I mean, it is a mess of a bunch of, weird floor tiles. I get that. It's in progress. Alright, Combs can walk. Nice. That's kind of important in a zombie apocalypse, I think. So here, this is a dining/rec room that's one continuous hallway. So I can have multiple tables for it, making it a lot easier for people to eat on a table and take advantage of the benefit of the room. So the floor is a bit Frankenstein. But if I ever come into a ton of stone that is all of one type, I can refloor it. Once economy allows. Slowly we'll come into a bunch of granite. It's just going to take a lot of digging first. Flip this base. Exactly. There. So we have one large rec room. And that way we'll be able to eat at a table. And even this is like a workshop. So there's even a mood benefit, because it's mediocre. Even a mood benefit eating there too, oddly. Oh, I did snip some wrong cables, though. Let the cables cross over there. No. Actually build them. There we go. I'm out of steel, which I think is the larger problem. So we'll do some smelting for the, for a little bit more steel. There's also some marine helmet, plasteel flak helmet. There's some steel outside of the base. Here's another 40, 50 or so. So I can grab that as well, because there's just not a lot of zombies out right now. That's weird. Oh, there's a zombie hugging the door. I was like, why can't I path down there? Because the game's smarter than I am. And this stuff is not... Oh, well, that helmet's 100% contaminated. But the marine helmet isn't. Don't eat me, wolf. Got my eye on you. Even 100% contaminated, I think picking it up wouldn't be, like, fatal. It's just would contaminate you considerably, but then that wears off over time. But because I don't need plasteel at the moment, I'm not willing to pick that up. So the priority of the dining room is almost done. I wouldn't say it's like pretty. It really isn't, but it's getting better. Let's also add LMG to that list. LMGs aren't that bad. I like hating them, I think is the simplest explanation. As they're far less accurate than assault rifles and far harder to use than heavy SMGs. They're just good for no one. And that's why I love to hate them. All right. A few little spots here and there. Looking pretty good. Maybe I'll take advantage of the fact that this is like one weird slate place and put my billiards there. Slate place. We can have our poker hole. We still don't have better stools than, like, sandstone. And it's, like, a ridiculously large, rec area, but, like, because it's spacious, there's a mood benefit for it, I guess. I could probably lay out the lights, a little bit more efficiently as well. I don't think I need this many lights. There's really nowhere even to put extra light. Like, everything is kind of illuminated. Maybe over there. Alright, I would say it's pretty illuminated. Pretty well designed. Caravan is back. And still at a zero threat situation, which is awesome. If the game will allow me to turn on the car and not hit Muffalo. The raffle timer, I, like, ignored. All of my auto cues don't seem to be working. So one last raffle timer now that comes is actually here. But good luck on the second one. Wow, that could have been bad. We ran over a boom rat. So, sorry, I missed it the first time. It's kind of what I do. Nice. Combs, welcome home. Or whatever your name is going to be. So, citizenship requires you to be armed with a gun. So go grab one. And Blue Punk Rocker, thank you for the rescue. Undead Troop, 100-day delay, and Marauder, thank you for the resubs. And Thomas Ross, too. Man, I'm just oblivious to Yadeo today. Gotta do some troubleshooting, clearly. So work priorities for her, let's see. She just likes shooting things and also handling animals, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to have her tailor or smith, because she's not as good as Guero, but I will have her craft at a higher priority. And that seems pretty straightforward. As far as scheduling goes, she doesn't really require any extra schedule. She's not a nut-owl or anything like that. So a little reminder, of course, she's just cyclically dull. Dwarvenation, thank you for the gifted subs too, and Stochastic Turtle for bits. Cheers. Celebrating the rescue of yet another. So the win condition here is that we have up to 10. So we're 7 of 10 now. Getting closer, closer, closer. I think I'm going to repair like the extended driveway. Because I'm so used to using it, I don't want to lose it just yet. Even though I know I'm phasing it out eventually. It would have been a good time to... Maybe I'll have them. Would have been a good time to try to get rid of some of the extra stuff here. So I'm going to... Zombie threat is not that high just yet. So I'm going to let my people come out and maybe get rid of some of these old retaining walls that are no longer needed. And food restrictions. Thank you for the reminder. Nobody eat packaged survivals anymore. She is very happy to be rescued. Look at her mood. She's in pain, but she's like, oh, yes. This is the life. Masterwork bed, some nicely cooked meals, walls and security, everything a person could want. 1 minute left on the raffle. Clothing for the new guy? They're already all set. I have a default clothing that is correct. It's basically just wear whatever you want. Except for tainted stuff. More or less. Question for you all. Next colony project. Here is the list. There's not a lot of time left in the stream, so some of this will just be left over for next stream. But raffle, Madsy, man, Madsy, you win everything. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping track of all the Madsies. But congrats. You're a 32-year-old. Oh, yeah, you had a birthday. You had a birthday 5 days ago. 32-year-old slaughterer. What is that? That's weird. It was a floor removal of a floor that didn't exist? That explains why no one was able to do it, I guess. Alright, it's not safe to be outside anymore. Threat climbed, and I'd be foolish to go out. Floor dysphoria. The floor is lava, more like. Oh, look at Guero go. If I was nice, I'd, like, provide light for him. Oh, boy. Okay, so Stormguard does not like Madsy. Madsy derided Stormguard's uncle's kindness. This drove Stormguard into a rage. You know, she... Okay, maybe she literally didn't save you, but we saved you. How about not pick social fights? Please and thank you. Yeah, just stay in your hospital bed for a bit until you learn to behave. Man, all of these huntable animals are so tempting, but I know that there's 200-something zombies on the map tile, so like now would not be the time to go out hunting. Are they trying to build a wall by the pump that is getting removed? What? I'm gonna go with no, but I also am gonna go with I don't know what you mean. Most of the zombies are locked up? Yeah, but not all of them, right? There's a good 100 zombies that are out around the map, at least. There might be about 120 locked up. That leaves like 130 that are not. Devil's Trium's coming along. I mean, not quickly, but it's moving in the right direction. All right, and maybe one more minute on the priority. But it looks like build a garage is leading, which I'm all for. I think that could be a cool project. Wow, that social fight like did more damage to you than being knocked unconscious wherever you were. How good is the car mod? I'm not trying to be cagey when I say I don't know. Like, it depends on what you needed to do. Mods are only as good as far as they serve a purpose, so it's like, it's good. That's all I can really say. But I haven't ever used any of the mods outside of this current mod pack, so I can't speak about like other vehicles or vehicles that are added in through other mods, because I've never used them. Nor do I intend to unless a series calls for it. Is that still the right spot? Maybe here? Sorry, Poker Corner, you're moving again. So this gets the entire workshop, the entire hospital, and then all of the seating for recreation, which I think is pretty good. Plus, it gets the kitchen as well, and the butchery. Doesn't get you on the toilet, but whatever. Can't be perfect. How much steel do I have? I have enough to allow for a second cutting bench, I think. Also, I have so many lights in this workshop. More than I need. And I might want another light here in the farm. So I'll move one of the workshop lights out to the farm. Oh, okay. Hey! Mazzy, new girl. You got some social frustrations? It's time for you to put them to good use by shooting some things. You need shooting training, and I need shooters, so this works out fantastically for me. I don't know why sometimes one of them just, like, doesn't get shocked. That unreliability would make it very sketchy to use tactically. So, looks like we're building a garage. Where else? Murdered them all. So I'll probably put the garage around here. What I might end up wanting to do is to move the garage door so that it, once I have enough cut stone, move a garage door like this so it just goes straight into the garage. Although knowing that it would collide with the entryway, but I think that's okay. As all that really does is add in extra layers of security. Whoa! Watch the friendly fire. In fact, I think it's a gun party right now. Everybody except for Guero, come out here to the docks. We got a lot of zombies out there. It's time for them to all die. And yeah, for whatever reason, some bullets just randomly go backwards and hit things that make no sense. That is still a thing, if you're wondering. So let's start working on the garage. And yeah, I think I'll put the garage there paired with the entryway intentionally, and then have this be a spot where we park stuff. So, taking a look at the overhead mountain, vehicles can't go where overhead mountain is, so I'm going to have to design it with that in mind. Glad I did all that granite cutting, because that's going to give me the materials I need for this. So in order to park the cars in here, I'll have it designed something like that. And then this area here will just be storage for, like, packaged survival meals and chem fuel, which has the advantage of being under overhead mountain on purpose so that it can't be hit by lightning. And then just in case I want vehicles to come into the rest of the base, I can have another door there. So this will be packaged survival meals and maybe some industrial meds if I have spare industrial meds that don't fit on a shelf, but probably not. So packaged survival meals and chem fuel storage. I like it. And then doors, being able to get to it. And then also, like, worst case scenario, I can also stick another shocker in there. So there's like many, many, many airlocks in order to get through if we ever have some sort of breach. And then the beautifying thing would be to add in flagstone. So if I can afford flagstone for it, I will absolutely opt for that. So we don't have, like, super high peak threat for a while. And in those not super high peak threats, it might be possible to actually go somewhere. I don't think I actually need this door. So this will just be the, like, staging area, runway, if you will. Oops. Inattentiveness. The ground needs indicated parking spots? I agree. On that, I really do agree. I like how Gro's just standing there. Come at me! It's a good way to make, like, a trickle of extracts. Because we get a few that, like, spill here. The only downside is it is polluting, right? This... If we extract the corpses quickly, it deletes the potential contamination of the corpse rotting. But, like, at some point I'll need to do a burn in there. By laying down some hay and torching it on purpose. If they keep spilling over the walls like they do. Yeah, we could also do Tinctoria pixel art. True. Yeah, I can dedicate a small corner of the farm for Tinctoria grow. But I was actually thinking of doing it in materials instead. We'll see. It's a work in progress. We also need to get rid of all these slight chunks that are in the way. And eventually, when we go for the win condition, we might want something like 5 trucks instead of... and leave the passenger vans behind, because when we go for the rescue, it's going to be a lot easier, or go for the ship rather, it's going to be a lot easier to protect the ship if we bring a lot of materials for, like, base building, so that we don't have to source it while we're there. Because sourcing it while there will be really challenging. You know, I could do better than that. Flat screen TV is done. Well, I know I'm just about out of time, but how about you guys decide next project? Now, the other thing I might want to do is to make sure that the power cables stay away from the chem fuel. So if I add lights, I'm going to put a light here, but not have the actual cables come anywhere close to the chem fuel. So there can't be a feedback event that goes explosive. I chose this corner for that reason. So now it's illuminated, but like it's safe from explosions. I like it. It'll look nice once it's done, once it's tiled up, flagstoned, etc. Madsy's finally fully healed. Already starting to learn the ways of shooting. And with the extra people that we have, I'll cook until we have 30 instead of 20. Just so there's a little extra. I don't know how that will look, but, oops, I missed one. There we go, we have some flagstone. Now, the other worry that I have is, will Madsy be flirting with anyone? So far, it has not happened. And she's only really friends with Stormguard and Zuzan, who are female. But she is the odd woman out. And that's... I don't really want adultery and divorce, because it ruins colonist moods. So it's something to be worried about, I suppose. Just to keep an eye on, at least. Right. We'll settle up for drug production next. And I'll do Go Juice, because Go Juice, if we're having to run away from a lot of zombies, Go Juice is the drug of choice. And I'll just go a little bit overtime. Now, the one weird thing about parking here is, like, it blocks the door. But, well, whatever. If I need to reroute the door through here, I can do that. Just dig into the mountain and have this be a wider entryway. Just so it looks nice. Let's move the chunks so that you all can see the driveway in progress. So it's two different types of stone for the pads. If my people will... Oh, there we go. And then I can move the vehicles into a spot. I think it makes sense to have the door here. Check for specials. Well, there's a Slimer coming up on me. The zombie attack was up here. There's no specials that I can sense. No, I think there's an electric there. But yeah, nope. Nothing really of note. You know, I could squeeze it so that it, they fit better. Maybe that's what I'll do. Once people aren't hovering around me. Oh, you know, it really doesn't want to park there, does it? Stormguard's like, are you trying to kill me? It's like, no, I'm not trying to kill you. There. In fact, you could be the one to move Blue Punk around. It's not bad for at least a first pass. Could be worse. Well, yeah, I like it. It is nice and tidy. And the real beauty is it's indoors, so items that are spilled out of the... Well, I'll prove it. Load a chem fuel, and then we'll dump it out and see if it decays. Can the pawns pass through the door? Not really, no. But I was going to fix that anyway, so it's kind of moot. I was going to mine this out, and then have the door pass through here. But probably have it be inset, so that if I need to defend with a brawler, I can. This get loaded? No, come on, just pack. Alright, so let's see. Cargo, dump, and chem fuel's not decaying. Perfect. It is weird to have like a bunch of straw, hay, flooring that is intended to be used to set zombies on fire. Next to... Oh, hey, look, the moisture pump actually ended up burning. Next to, you know, all of our flammable chem fuel. But as long as we have doors and terrain blockers, I don't see that as a problem. I don't think that will be an issue. So what I'll do is I'll go a little bit over time just to finish up the garage, so that next stream they can vote for a new project. Funny, the burned the burned moisture pump yielded as much components as it would have just being deconstructed. So here, as you can see, just an inset door for a defender's advantage if this ever gets breached. So I can have a brawler here that holds back and shooters stacked behind them. Hope I never have to use it. And also, like, lots and lots of fire. It wouldn't be terrible to, like, light this up to illuminate it. Just so we can traverse it a little bit more easily. Susan's like, you know what I miss? Shooting zombies. She's going for a walk, just murdering zombies. So I'll mine out this wall here and replace it with a stone, built stone. But there we have our lovely... Put the meals... Put the meals like that. You... Granite. Trying to make it look attractive, which is easier said than done. Oh, this is all flagstone. Hold up. Big mistake. Okay. That should be okay. And I'm making this all built stone so that miner-styled zombies can't get their way through. The vehicles mod is a tad buggy. I'm not going to argue with you on that point. I agree. It's it behaves weird at times, but it was voted on by you guys for a ruin zombie vehicle themed series. So here we are. Exactly what you requested. For better or for worse. So this stockpile looks a little weird with the shelf hanging out like that. You know, maybe I will fix it to be just a single shelf. And then it will look even better. Perfect. A nice, tidy little... I'll just flagstone it all. Nice, tidy little garage. Ready to deploy my intrepid survivors out to rescue people in peril. Your name is Raw? No, Rue, sorry. Warlordess. Rue the Warlordess. What a name. Please don't set... Oh god, don't set fires. Don't set fires. Don't set fires. Guerrero might be tanky, but he is not resistant to fire. There we go. That would be really bad. I realized as I went out, punching a zombie like that does come with a little bit of everything sets on fire and it's horrible risk. But now that he's out of the danger zone, let's intentionally set fires. What is that? Granite wall? Yeah, I don't need that. And there, my friends, is where I'm going to leave off, having completed the lovely garage. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to it. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Zedites.